Hall of Presidents! Let's put it together! Hi,
guys! The names of the U.S. residents who then became the presidents, and gone a view from the White House through a Pennsylvania Avenue.
There's a toilet flush.
Hello! What's going on? Hey, everybody!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Hall of Presidents. We are going to be protecting this great nation of ours today. We are featured.
We have to introduce what presidents we are today.
Yes, I am Thomas Woodrow Wilson, who saw us through World War I. I was the New Jersey governor. I was the only president to have a PhD. I was the first to hold regular presidential press conferences, and I got the Nobel Peace Prize in 1919 for creating the League of Nations.
Ooh. All right, well, I'm George Herbert Walker Bush, who is our 41st president. He was the father of our 43rd president, Al Gore. That was a terrible joke, thank you. He had the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty with the Soviet Union. He oversaw the fall of the Berlin Wall, the collapse of the Soviet Union. He really held on to the Soviet Union, guys.
And I am John Calvin Coolidge, our 30th president. I know that because of the 30 on this card. He was born on the 96th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. He was Massachusetts governor in 1919. And he was nicknamed Silent Cal for his refusal to engage in small talk. He believed in minimal government.
All right, so before we begin, we just need a word to inform us today. Can I get a word that is just like fun to say? Wait, what was over here? Seppuku?
Seppuku.
I really like that. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't
sepulcher. Sepulcher?
Sepulcher.
Oh. It's like a tomb thing.
You're going to be holding the reins on this one, but that's what I want to take. All right, thank you. We are the Hall of Presidents.
We open on the interior of a giant pyramid.
There is riches everywhere in this pyramid. There is an urn that is overflowing with gold coins right here.
In the middle of the pyramid, there is a sarcophagus, which is, it looks like King Tut's. It's got a face made of gold on it. The sarcophagus is slightly creaked open.
I can see in a little bit. I'm going to help you. Oh, you got through. Good. Yes, I got through.
Scorpions run away.
Oh, they're the big kinds. They're not dangerous.
The tomb of Malkatapur.
I thought it was just a myth.
I never thought we'd find it, Ralph. This is the greatest day in either of our careers. This will make us.
I agree. Let's open it.
1, 2, 3. Malkatapur himself.
Who dare disturb my eternal slumber? I, the sun god Malkatapur.
Oh, great Malkatapur. I came as one of your cultists.
I'm a Christian.
To serve you.
I was raised Baptist, okay?
Malkatapur, he is not worthy.
He will be baptized anew in the new ways.
Oh, great Malkatapur, bring me into your new ways as well.
You will receive a new name. You are now Nilkakokek, King.
In 1971, a group of Imagineers, fearing a prolonged conflict with Vietnam and communistic antagonism, banded together with Carl Sagan, Richard Feynman, and the radiation ghost of Marie Curie to create a scientific marvel, an educational facility that brought together the greatest defenders of this country, the Hall of Presidents.
I do solemnly swear that I
will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Woo! Yeah! We open on a underground lab.
There are just books everywhere. It's also a library. It's a library. A library! Lab library!
Would you mind passing the beakers?
Not at all. Not at all. Thank you.
Yep, these definitely get damp.
Well done. You know, I never thought you'd be a great scientist, Herbert Walker.
Oh, well, you know.
Something amiss, Cal? Very well. You know, it's odd. I always thought that my greatest work was behind me. But this study into the play with life and death, reversal of fate and whatnot, this is truly the most stimulating thing I've found. It's time we put science to good use, Cal.
Oh, look at what W drew.
That's... Does he have to be naked in all of his paintings?
Well, he likes drawing himself in the shower and neighbors' dogs. It's what he likes doing. I'm hanging it right here, next to the books.
You know, George, this is a place of science.
I know. And art, because there's a library here, too. It's a library.
It's a science. They're all. Have you even read these books? They're science books.
This one isn't a science book. This one is about Egypt mythology.
That's science. That's hardly mythology. Did you know the Egyptians were on the cusp of a great breakthrough?
No, I did not.
Yes, it's true. They had come close to discovering the secret of immortality. Mummification was no superstition, you see.
My gosh.
People said I was crazy for believing these things. But I'll show them. You don't... I appreciate your skepticism, Cal. A good scientist needs his naysayers.
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. You make a good point, Cal. He just cuts right to the quick, doesn't he?
He does.
As soon as he leaves, a flashing light comes down from the ceiling and just starts going red and blue all crazy like.
Gentlemen, we've been summoned.
Oh good, you saw. We've been summoned.
We know, Cal. We know.
Yep, we'll meet in exactly 2 minutes upstairs. We cut to upstairs 2 minutes later. You were 5 seconds ahead of time. What the? Where'd he go?
Sorry I'm late. I just got really into my book. I said I was sorry, Cal. You just don't take shit from anyone, do you?
Gentlemen, it's good you're here. I'm glad you came so quickly. We have a situation. You might not like hearing about it. You might.
Ooh, yes? Go on.
You know, the Egyptians were close to discovering immortality.
Oh.
Well, the Egyptians.
That's right, George.
Huh.
The Egyptians, like we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Egyptology. How coincidental.
Turns out they did discover immortality.
What? This is the greatest news I've heard all day.
It's not the greatest news you've heard all day.
Why not? Explain further.
Look on this map.
That's Egypt, all right.
Yeah. And this red dot right here, that wasn't there before. That's an ever-expanding circle of famine and devastation,
What?
leaving A pyramid.
My God.
Coolidge talked. It must not be good news.
What is it, Cal?
I've seen this before.
We cut back to when Calvin Coolidge was an explorer in Egyptian ruins!
My God.
Would you require some water, Master Calvin?
No, A9000.
All right.
Please, just open that doorway a little bit further. There's been some sort of killing here. I can see the
There are hieroglyphics.
remains of two bodies.
Oh, yes.
And the
You who speak so little, yet still see so much.
well, a man must be observant and speak only when he has something worthwhile to say.
I'm listening to every word with bated breath if I could breathe, but I can't because I'm your robot butler.
A9000, sometimes I think it's easier to speak to you than to any other human.
You're sweet.
Scarabs crawl out of the ground all around A9000.
Uh-oh.
They are
A9000.
swarming him. The circuits are just sparking right now.
You know the king that was in this tomb.
I don't know anything.
A9000. My God!
Why?
My archaeologist brush is doing nothing! My archaeologist's gun will help.
What?
A9000.
The scarabs scatter and run through the floors.
Oil is just pouring out of the bullet holes.
Please, don't leave me. If you leave me, I have no idea who I'll talk to. I might never talk to anyone again.
Calvin,
Yes, A9000?
will I dream of electric sheep?
Yes.
Come back to the meeting room.
That was so sad.
for me to say.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm so sorry.
Listen, I gotta give you a hug too. Come on. Group hug. President hug. President
President
hug. I don't mean to interrupt the hugging, but you guys gotta get down there.
Right,
and
we have
stop.
a task to do. Calvin, this is your chance. This is your chance to make things right. Whatever.
I'll do it for A9000.
Do it for A9000. We cut to the skies over the Great Pyramid of Giza.
I don't know why we didn't use the autopilot.
Sometimes a human touch is simply better.
King Malfaticor.
Yes, sorry?
Malfaticor.
Malfaticor. He ruled the Egyptian dynasty from BC 6000 to BC 5970. It was 30 years. He ruled for 30 years. People lived shorter back then.
I understand that.
It was in his tomb that I lost A9000.
So this is the same pharaoh that killed your robot.
How coincidental.
Oh, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Propeller was just kicking back in.
No,
Right?
the propeller's not supposed to make that sound. It's on fire.
Oh, no!
Why? Don't just stand there. Get on a parachute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna brace for impact.
No, we got Cal. We got parachutes. Come on.
I brought my own.
What? Cal? There's a door right here.
He just busted through the wall!
We cut to like right outside the pyramid. You see the plane crash down into the sand right in front of the pyramid, and it is slowly eaten up by the sand. Uh-oh.
That doesn't look good.
Why didn't he use a parachute?
Do you think all this loss has gone to his head? I mean, obviously it's gone to his head, but, you know, like more than usual?
Maybe. Maybe not. All I know is there's an odd number of coincidi here.
Right on time.
Well, there's the pyramid.
When I came here last, 30 years ago, I used a secret entrance. A secret entrance known only to a few select people. It's right here in front of us.
Okay. Right. Can we be one of them? Was my question. Can I be one of them?
Can I also be one of them?
Gentlemen, being in the Hall of Presidents puts someone into what I like to call a certain circle. Listen to me!
I'm sorry, it looks like there's an army of Anubai up on the horizon.
Oh my.
I was wondering if maybe we should stop speechifying and go inside the secret ruin.
Okay, short version, I trust you two.
They really do have dog heads. It's amazing. They're beautiful, aren't they?
Wow. You must have the strength of A9000.
Yes, the strength.
I
Just
almost-
the strength.
I almost don't want to leave. Good, there's
Do you have a
torches.
light?
Of course I do. I'm from the 20s.
Gotta make it through here carefully and quietly.
These hieroglyphs. I recognize so many.
And
Woe
what-
unto you who enters here, for you are truly cursed. The great Pharaoh, the sun god, will make you his own.
Uh-oh.
It didn't mean what it means now back then.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
A9000. Is this my curse?
Well, looky here. It seems we got ourselves an open... What? Fellas? We got ourselves an open casket and only one president. And I ain't going in it.
My master sends his regards, George H.W. Bush. One of the great rulers of the 20th century.
Well, I don't like to boast.
My master wonders. Perhaps you would much rather serve the greatest ruler of all time. For soon his domain will spread.
Are you talking about the Pharaoh? The nice Pharaoh man?
Yes, I am.
Yes, we are.
Jeez Louise.
The way is shut, George H.W. Bush.
You are with us now.
Okay, we can do this.
We cut to Woodrow Wilson.
H.W., where did you go? Herbert Walker. Ah, what's happened here? Oh, these hieroglyphs are so amazing.
Some of them start glowing in sequence.
Oh my. I hear your voices, Egyptians. Reveal to me your secrets. Tell me everything.
As he starts singing, the glowing hieroglyphs change, and different ones start glowing and fading in a pattern.
Of course. They were musically activated. The Rosetta Stone never worked because they didn't sing to it.
We cut to Calvin Coolidge.
Should have brought a torch. Oh, wait.
Lights just shoot out of his eyes.
A9000.
Sparks.
You'll be with me always. A9000. My God, have I really made it back to the place where I lost you? where I killed you?
Yes, you have. But my new master offers forgiveness.
A9,000. I took from you some of what you left behind.
The head is just down there.
A9,000. You're in me now.
We cut back to H.W. Bush.
Now you are truly going to be my servant, HW. Your time has come.
Kneel before him.
Kneel before the sun god.
Now you might not know this, but I'm a little old and I don't like kneeling.
When your God commands you to kneel, you must kneel.
You will be
Wouldn't a
given-
merciful God let a poor old man stand and bask in his glory?
Perhaps this is true. But I am far from a merciful God. You will be given new knees when your old knees are broken and decrepit. You will be given a new body in the kingdom of the sun. My kingdom.
You know,
Yes. That is our symbol.
Mr. Sun King, I really appreciate you deciding to baptize me in your order, but I also think you should know something about yourself.
What?
You're wearing linen cloth.
How? The torch!
I have
you
a
didn't
torch.
take the torch!
I didn't.
Make it stop!
I'm trying to.
God,
Lay down,
My lips! Don't fuck with a bush!
We cut back to Woodrow Wilson. All of a sudden, every hieroglyph in the room starts glowing all at once. We hear the sound, the singing grow louder and louder and louder until it is overwhelming.
The lights blink off and smoke goes from them as they disappear from this the walls.
Back, you fool!
It's me.
I
Woodrow, it's me.
found the way to a new plane of existence!
Woodrow, this place is falling apart. We need to get out of here.
It's because of me it's falling apart! I have to stay!
Hold on. I think it was.
HW.
I burned a mummy today, so I think this might be my fault.
You burned a mummy?
You burned Mel. You burned Melfatnakor.
Melfatnakor, that was his name.
That means that the curse has been lifted. My own curse has been lifted.
Calvin?
My own curse has been lifted. The curse that robbed me of my voice, except for in the past few hours.
I'm really glad to hear that, but we are in a collapsing Egyptian temple worshiping a sun god I just burned to death, so we should probably leave.
Both of you must leave. I have to stay. I'm so close to discovering the secret.
Woodrow, are you sure?
I'm sure. I'll teleport you out. I know how now.
Wait!
We zoom out to an exterior shot of the pyramid where there's just a maelstrom of just reality portals enveloped, consuming the entire pyramid. Sand is sinking into it.
All the army of Anubises that were around the perimeter are being sucked into the vortex. You're hearing little dog sounds.
And we just cut to Calvin Coolidge and H.W. Bush. Pyramid. It's being sucked into another dimension.
My lord. And it's taken Woodrow with it.
It's gone on to a better place.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Melfatnakor. I don't know if he really ruled a better plane of existence than what we have here.
Listen. Now that your curse is broken, you can speak of the valiance of Woodrow Wilson.
Till the end of my days, Woodrow.
I can still hear him.
To an old friend. For the sound of that crumbling temple,
I still hear him.
still hear him.
You just see a little shot Woodrow Wilson sinking into the sand, and he's extending
The sand is coming up.
his thumbs up like in Terminator 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hall of Presidents!
Okay. I almost wanted that one to be a to be continued.
Yeah, I know,
So-
right? Yeah. That would never continue.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, up next with Armando Shivin' Me Kitten!
Woo!